welcome to the review of the Capital One Cup first round ties. Starting off a Monday night tie, which was Preston v Blackpool. It was 0-0 on 85 minutes, and with a few minutes left, Clark scored the goal for Preston to cause the first upset of the season. Paul Ince wasn't impressed after the game. The fans running on the pitch afterwards, because it was a big result for Preston as they're a league lower than Blackpool. Next up, Barnsley beating Scunthorpe Tuesday night on penalties 5-4. It finished 0-0 after extra time. Barnsley went on to win it. Birmingham beating Plymouth 3-2, being 2 leagues higher, but Plymouth gave them a game. Kyle Bartley scored the winner on 92 minutes to take Birmingham through to the second round. Bournemouth, 2 leagues higher than Portsmouth, beating them 1-0 on the night. Brentford beating Dagenham Redbridge 3-2. Good close game between League 1 and League 2 sides, respectively. Another upset, Newport County, who are new to the Football League this season, beating Championship side Brighton away from home at the Amex Stadium 3-1, and that was also after extra time. Watford comfortable winners over Bristol Rovers. We did expect a close game because Bristol Rovers are a good side, but Watford were too strong for them at the end. Bury Crewe 3-2 it finished to Bury. Also was expecting a close game for that as well, and it was. So a good game there. Charlton comfortable winners over Oxford United of League 2. 4-0 winners Charlton were there, including a couple of goals from Simon Church. Cheltenham beating Crawley a 7-goal thriller, 4-3 to the League 2 side, had a League 1 team. That's probably one of the best ties of the round. Comfortable win for Peterborough over Colchester United. 5-1 it finished to Peterborough, good result for them. Was expecting a close game, but Peterborough obviously too strong. Doncaster beating Rochdale 1-0, close game, but Doncaster ran out with the win. QPR beating Exeter away from home 2-0, and a first goal for Charlie Austin, new signing from Burnley, who were expecting a few goals from this season. Bristol City in the same league as Gillingham, beating them 2-0, so that should give them confidence for the rest of the season, going into the second round, 2-0 winners. Huddersfield beating last season's finalist Bradford 2-1. They ran out. Huddersfield went 2-0 up. Bradford pulled one back through Narky Wells, but in the end Huddersfield managed to hold it out for the win. Leyton Orient beating Coventry City 3-2. We expected a Coventry win, but with Coventry's troubles, Leyton Orient were strong for them. Good close game, but Leyton Orient ran out with it. Another upset over a Championship side, Accrington Stanley of League 2 beating Middlesbrough 2-1 at the Riverside. So we could expect a few more upsets this season. Millwall beating AFC Wimbledon 2-1, no upsets there. The Championship side run out 2-1 winners. Good game. Another upset, Wolves being beaten by League 2 side Morecambe, with Wolves not on good form recently, despite being new to League 1 and being favourites for the League 1 title to be promoted back up to the Championship. Appears not to be their season for Wolves. Northampton being beaten at home at 2-1 by the MK Dons. They run out 2-1 winners. Good win for them. Nottingham Forest beating Hartlepool 3-1, no upsets there. Nottingham Forest being too strong for them especially after their 1-0 win at the weekend. That gave them confidence for this game, and they run out 3-1 winners here. No upsets at Oldham as Derby won 1-0. Good win for them. They moved on to the second round. Walsall beating Port Vale 2-1 at the Vale. That was a close game as well. Didn't expect anything more. Rotherham beating Sheffield Wednesday, that's another upset. A League 1 side over a Championship side. I did expect a close game, and it was. So, yes. Sheffield United against Burton, deja vu, it did happen. Burton Albion ran out 2-1 winners. It didn't happen on penalties, but in the 90th minute, Burton won the game and they move on to the second round, the Capital One Cup. Bolton 3-1 win against Shrewsbury Town. Good win for them. We did expect Bolton to win this game, as I predicted. Yeovil beating Southend, another 1-0 win for them. They won at Millwall at the weekend, and now they've done the same over League Two Southend. Another upset, Stevenage beating Ipswich Town 2-0. A good comfortable win for them. Expected Ipswich to get a bit lucky, but they did not. 2-0 win for Stevenage. Another 2-0 win was at Tranmere as they beat Mansfield, near the promoted side, to League Two. Tranmere, comfortable 2-0 winners. Didn't expect much of a close game. We expected Tranmere to run out with that one. Leicester City just beating Wycombe 2-1. Good close game between League Two side and a Championship side. Burnley running out 4-0 winners against York City. We didn't expect much of a close game there either. Burnley just winning 4-0, including a couple of goals from Danny Ings. Notts County won 3-2 against Fleetwood. That was a very close game between a League One and League Two side respectively. So a good result there. Leeds United just winning 2-1 against Chesterfield. Chesterfield obviously took the lead in the first half, but then afterwards Leeds United came back, scored 2 goals, won the game, so they're through to the second round. Carlisle v Blackburn, what a game that was. It was 2-2 at the end of 90 minutes, and then in extra time it finished 3-3, and then it went straight to penalties and Carlisle won it on penalty shootout, so that is another upset over Blackburn, who were only just relegated from the Premier League last year. Right, details of the second round draw. Good draw for most sides from the Premier League. Starting off, the first ones out was Carlisle v Leicester City. Carlisle hoping for another upset there. Doncaster v Leeds, a Championship game. That's an all Championship round tie. Forest v Millwall, that is also a Championship tie. Sunderland have an easy game at home to MK Dons, but MK Dons hoping to cause an upset and knock the Premier League side out. Newport County, good 3-1 winners at Brighton. Hopefully they want to cause another upset. This will be a bigger upset if they can beat West Bromwich Albion away from home. Bristol City beat Crystal Palace. Now these two played each other in the Championship last season, but hopefully things will be different this time round as Crystal Palace have gone up to the Premier League and Bristol City have gone down to League One. So yes, Peterborough v Reading. Reading weren't involved in the first round, despite being the Championship side, but straight into the second round. Hopefully Peterborough hoping to snatch a win there. Barnsley beat Southampton. Now Barnsley hopes to cause an upset over the Premier League side. Barnsley wanting to do well. Burton Albion v Fulham. Big tie for Burton Albion at Pirelli Stadium. Now hopefully a lot expected to turn up at that game, as Fulham hoping to not be caused an upset by the League Two side. Burnley v Preston. Now Burnley obviously running out 4-0 winners against York City the other night. Preston causing an upset over Blackpool. Preston hopefully to cause another upset. Liverpool play Notts County at Anfield, and Liverpool are hoping to get a big win here, but Notts County are also hoping for a massive upset over Liverpool, who won the League Cup a couple of years back. Norwich v Bury. Now Bury hoping to cause an upset at Carrow Road. Norwich don't want a repeat of that after their FA Cup last season when they lost to Luton. Massive upset there. Leyton Orient v Hull City. Everton are at home to Stevenage, which Stevenage hope to cause another upset in the competition. Stoke will play Walsall at home. Huddersfield play Charlton. Rotherham travel to Premier League side Aston Villa. Bolton travel to Tranmere of League One. Morecambe will play Premier League side Newcastle, home to cause another upset. Queen's Park Rangers will play Swindon. Derby v Brentford. Watford v Bournemouth. Yeovil Town will play Birmingham City. Accrington Stanley are at home to Premier League side Cardiff City, and West Ham United will play League Two side Cheltenham. That was the Capital One Cup first round preview. Review. Hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.